Okay, I am so excited to read this with you in English because it was really interesting when I read it in Thai. I learned something. One of the verses was clarified as I was reading, which was awesome. Okay, we are in 2 Nephi chapter 6. I'm going to try not to read too fast or talk too fast. And we are at verse 6. And now, these are the words. Which words? The words of Isaiah. Remember, Jacob was teaching them to us at the request of Nephi. Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their faces towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Do you understand those verses? So, here, Isaiah is talking to us about the gathering of Israel and the great missionary work that started with the restoration. When we read a little while ago, we read about the Gentile that was the instrument in the Lord's hand in bringing about a marvelous work and a wonder, which was the Book of Mormon. So that Gentile was Joseph Smith. Here we're talking about the Gentiles, so the other people among Joseph Smith, that the Lord sets up the standard to the people, to those Gentiles, and they receive it. This is the gospel, the restoration. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. So here we can picture a baby boy in our arms or a little baby girl up on our shoulders. This is such a beautiful way of representing what happens with missionary work. That's what this is about. This is about missionary work, how the house of Israel will not actually have the gospel. And that's what Isaiah was saying, which we now are at the point where they've been receiving it, right? We know that this has already happened. Joseph Smith did receive the plates and did translate them, and Gentiles did begin to carry the house of Israel people, their sons in their arms, the daughters upon their shoulders, by bringing to them the gospel of Jesus Christ. The gospel of Jesus Christ is the answer to all problems. Faith in Jesus Christ. Like what President Nelson said in this last conference, he said, faith in Jesus Christ is a conduit for divine power. And he said that through faith in Jesus Christ, mountains of misery can be moved. We can move them. So, I just think that is a very beautiful way to say that missionary work is happening with sons in arms and daughters up on shoulders. Truly, when you're carrying someone, it's heavy. You know, you've got a body up on you and there's a weight. And missionaries feel a weight, but they also feel so much love for the people that they serve. I have seen that. And, oh wow. Okay, about the verse 7. Kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. Nursing fathers or nursing mothers take care of little ones. They provide nourishment for little ones. That's what the gospel of Jesus Christ is. And kings and queens is something we're going to talk about in just a second.